I'm laughing, guys, because this is take 2, and this affirmation card fell out as I was restarting the video because I felt like I was being a jerk. I was. It says, I embrace my flaws and I am perfect just the way I am. I love these cards. All right, so let's see what messages we have. This is for the collective. Okay, these are timeless readings. There's not a time associated with these readings. Okay, we get one more. These are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they resonate, awesome. If they do not, check yesterday's, check tomorrow's, check another reader. Do what you feel necessary. So I am exactly where I need to be. All that I need flows to me in perfect timing. So I'm just looking at these cards, and with what I just did, it's like saying, look, just fucking go with the flow. And you know, you're supposed to. So the next one I have is self-discipline. It says, I'm ready to work and willing to wait. I'm ready to work and willing to wait. Each is worth the reward. We also have self-image. It says, my body, mind, and soul are a perfect picture of health. All right. So let's see what messages we have. I am all over the place, y'all. Today has been, it's been a lot, and it's been very random. But we are here. So let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance do we have? Messages, guidance. I got opposition and crossroads written right there. I looked over there. So there has been a lot of oppositions today, a lot of crossroads. Don't cross them. All right, so let's see what messages, what guidance we have for the collective. Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages or guidance do we have with the collective? What energy are we drawing? What messages, guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance. Messages, guidance for the collective. All right. All right, so we have the 4 of Swords with the 2 of Wands. Some of you guys need to be in alignment with a new path. I feel like you have a choice to go down a new path, to come down a new dominion. Be in alignment with that. You may be resting as well before you take a new journey. Okay, look at here, Knight of Cups. Somebody taking a journey, somebody on a horse ready to go. So I feel like there could be an offer coming in for some of you guys. It's like you need to rest. Capricorn energy here, High Priestess energy here, 3 of Swords. So someone knows that they need to sever a connection that was unfulfilled. No seeds come from this connection. 3 of Wands here. I feel like someone has had a lot of patience trying to stay in alignment with the energies. 6 of Wands, 3 plus 6, 9 Wands. Someone is in a space of overcoming a situation, finding the courage to follow their heart, follow their intuition. I feel like someone is also putting their thoughts in alignment. 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands. So we got the Strength card here. It could be Leo energy. Got Devil, Capricorn energy here. High Priestess, Cancer energy here. I feel like someone is moving toward victory. Someone has found their strength here. Yep, 333. So someone is in alignment with really, I'm going to be real with you. Someone is in alignment with not investing seeds in a toxic situation. We have the Page of Swords here with the 7 of Wands. Someone may be at a stalemate. There may be a change to plans because someone is standing up for what they believe is right. Someone is in alignment with the new path. All that talking I did, that's that Gemini rising in me. So someone is in alignment with the new path. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Somebody may be heartbroken because someone chose not to invest. Someone chose not to have patience. Someone chose to really overcome a situation to move toward what is victorious for them. For some of you guys, this is a new partnership. 10 Wands, definitely seeing 10 Wands right here. So someone is in alignment with laying down some burdens and moving toward victory for self. Someone is in alignment with the new path. I don't care how many ways it come out. It's the same message. I like it though. This is a new, sort of new message. Sort of new. All right. What are we getting from here? Someone does feel heartbroken, no doubt. But I feel like someone's finding strength to overcome the heartbreak because they see that a situation may be toxic, may be low vibration, knowing within their heart they got to sever a connection because nothing's going to come from it. So someone's in a space of just severing a connection because they just know that there will be no growth. So even if this isn't a relationship, y'all know I like to spin it. Even if it ain't a relationship, if it's a job, if it's a thought, an idea, someone is realizing that there's some action around them, some person around them, some energy around them that is toxic or is in low vibration, maybe in a 3D mindset, feeling bound to something. Someone's letting that be. Someone's in a space of knowing that they have to sever something that is not in the path of where they need to be headed. So again, 9 wands here, finding the strength here, and then you literally have strength here. Like there's literally strength on my layout, finding the strength to put things in motion, to remove this blockage, to remove this delay. Hey little girl, the baby's in here. Yeah, someone was at a delay. I feel like someone's resisting being at a delay. Someone does not want to be stuck. Someone wants some new investments. They've done some research. They know what they want. Someone has a new focus. My apologies. That's so irritating. But I got a gap in my mouth, and sometimes I like to feel the air go through it because I'm human. All right. So lisp, y'all heard that? Let me stop. Yeah, I watched the video of that the other night like 82 times. It was so hilarious to me. I shouldn't do that though, because I have somewhat of a lisp, so I know how embarrassing that is. All right. I feel like someone's finding their strength to really overcome some obstacles. I mean, it's pretty much the gist. Some of those obstacles are toxic, could be extensions of yourself that, like when I say extensions of yourself, it could be someone in your family, it could be someone you're in a relationship with, it could be your employer, your employee, it could be your damn dog. But there's some toxic or some 3D extensions that someone knows they have to sever, cut away. Could even again be a thought, because the devil card represents, you know, negative fear-based thought. So it could even be a thought, but someone is aware that they need to remove. It's like removing a cancer or removing, you know, a deformity. I don't want to make it sound so bad, and it could be something like that. Like, let me tell you how this is. Let me tell you how this is. My kid has surgery tomorrow. He's getting something removed that should not be on him. So this could be like a medical thing. This could be, you know, removing old ways of thinking. It really doesn't matter what it is. It's just something that was negative, toxic in your life is being removed, or you know that it needs to be removed because there's no growth there. You know, it could be blocking growth. It could be blocking abundance. 7 of Pentacles in reverse means that whatever was invested is not active. It's barren. So for some of you guys, it's really about putting things in alignment and really understanding that the victory is making the adjustments within your energy, finding the strength to cooperate, finding the strength to really move forward. If you got to do the research that is necessary so you can make sure that you're making the right decisions for you. But if you're following your heart, you're making the right decisions for yourself. Don't put too much thought into it, because you're going to confuse yourself, or you're going to put yourself in a space of just, oh, it's too much going on in my head. I feel like for a lot of you guys, Knight of Cups is about following your heart, no doubt. I feel like you're at a crossroads here. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're gonna, if there's a problem, a question, a blockage, you're gonna overcome that. Like, you're not gonna be stuck anymore. And I feel like this is what this reading is about. You're focused on a new journey. Whatever was a blockage, whatever was keeping you restricted, whatever was, you know, keeping you stuck, you're no longer there. And I don't know if you know that or you're about to see that. You just need to keep on trucking, okay? So I'm going to clarify this Devil card, of course. I'm going to clarify the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Going to clarify the the Page of Swords. And let's clarify this 7 of Wands. Like, what's the resistance here? Keep on trucking, baby. You gotta keep on trucking. I'm trying to remember Kendrick from, I can't remember his last name, but he's from the Temptations. Can't remember his last name. All right, so Devil card here, Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's walking away for something that is toxic. Eight of Swords, something that kept them restricted, something that they feel was an unwise choice. And the Victory, I mean, damn. I pull up under here. This is a good, the thoughts that you have about moving away from whatever this is are correct, because underneath here, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Judgment, Empress, Hermit. So I feel like you've thought a lot about this, and you're really allowing yourself to make this decision to create some balance within your life. You've been dealing with the lack. You've been dealing with something that's toxic, with it. It has to do with money, people, your environment, your home. It doesn't matter what it has to do with, but you're removing yourself from that sort of environment. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, removing yourself from, like, withdrawing from this, like setting up mental blockages around it. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you made an unwise decision. You feel me? Now, for some of you guys, you could fear that you made an unwise decision, not investing in a situation, but in actuality, you resisting that change is a delay. There's something toxic here. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. That's an interference, and it needs to be alleviated. Five Swords here. I feel like for some of you guys, if you're having these negative fear-based thoughts, you need to change the way you're thinking. All right. So if you're not in alignment with this new path, you need to be in alignment with this new path. So we have the Three of Swords here. Why is this Three of Swords here? We got Hermit. So you've been thinking about this for a long time. Now, some of you guys feel betrayed. Some of you guys feel, you think that someone has left you for someone else, is what it looks like. Eight of Wands. You could be communicating that. But the thing about it is, someone probably did. Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups. Someone found the strength to really move toward what makes them happy. And if that is another person, that is what has happened. The problem is your perspective around it. You're looking at this from a 3D perspective, as though you did not get what you invested in. Let me tell y'all something about investments of time, energy. That is not something you get a return on. The only way you get a return on your time, your energy, if you charge per hour. So if you're in a relationship and you're charging this person per hour, you're getting your return as they pay. But once that time, say for instance, you're in a relationship because you love this person, you invest your time and energy into it, 30 years, a lifetime, you feel me? What if this person leaves? You can't take those 30 years, go to the bank and cash them in for money. You can't take them to the judge and say, I did 30 years, I want this house. If the judge decides he's going to give you the house based off of whatever legal things he has to go through, then yeah, you'll get the house. But if not, just like what Dr. Dre and his wife signed a prenup, if that judge get that prenup, she's up shit's creek, because there's an agreement already made. Doesn't matter how much time you invested. You can't get those hours back. You can't get those minutes back. You can't get those years back. You have to pick up from the here and now, and you have to rebuild moving forward. Now, is it fair? No. Does it feel good? Hell to the fuck no. But is it a part of what we have to do when we complete cycles as human beings? Yes. That struggle, that hurt, that pain, that rejection, all of that are necessary evils when it comes to being humans, because they prompt us, or they push us to make decisions for ourselves. And if you look at this situation correctly. So for those of you that you may feel as though, or there has been someone that has left, that has, moved on to a different relationship because they may have felt like they were happier somewhere else. You have to be accepting of that. You have to take a step back and understand that even though this is painful for me, even though I feel like I've been betrayed, heartbroken, and abused, this is this person's decision in their life. I cannot hold any negative, ill feelings toward this person, because what you put out into the universe is what you get. And it takes a big person to be able to detach and allow a situation to go in peace. Trust me, I ain't always been able to let no shit go in peace. Like, he was gonna have to see about me. But now, the way that I am now, I'm gonna be real with you, I've had to let go in peace. I've had to. It wasn't fucking easy. You feel what I'm trying to say? It wasn't fucking easy. But I had to learn the ways to really look at these relationships. These relationships are, even though they're romantic, when I'm talking about relationships now, these relationships, even though they're romantic, is just a companionship or a union between two people, just like a job, just like a parent child. Just, it's a relationship. It's a bonding of two people. whether it be for good or whether it be for bad. Now, if you're in high vibration, then you make high vibration decisions. Even if listen, just because you're in a high vibration relationship doesn't mean that the person you're with is never going to leave. Doesn't mean that the person you're with is never going to make a mistake. The difference is that instead of leaving you, instead of, putting it in a way to where you're left out in the cold, this person will tell you, I'm unhappy in this situation. In a high vibration way, I feel like I cannot provide to you what you deserve, nor can you provide to me what I deserve. And it's all honesty. It may not feel good, but it is honest. And there's there's like a stair step of things that follow. It's not just, I'm done, I'm leaving, I'm not going to tell you a reason why, because that's toxic. Okay, that's someone that feels like they don't owe you, or they don't. Really and honestly, they don't. But there's someone who isn't compassionate enough to be honest with you about the decisions that they're making involving you. Either way it go, whether they are honest in high vibration or whether they're not, you have to be accepting of the decision. You have to let go. Some of you guys are heartbroken, having these negative and fear-based thoughts based on an unfulfilled success, an unfulfilled situation, something that you feel like you've invested your time in and you feel like you have not received, you're just due. The problem with that, the time that you put in when you receive whatever energy, whether it be in high vibration or low vibration, whether it be love or hate, that's what you received in exchange. Like, that's the exchange. So if you gave love in a situation for 3 to 4 years and you only received lack, you only received halfway types of affection energy, that was your payment. And that was what you decided to accept within that connection. Not saying it's wrong nor right, but that was the payment. You can't cash that in for anything else. You have to accept it for what it is. And for those of you that are getting out of these situations that you put a lot of time and energy into, and you feel like it's not fair how these situations end, we have no control over how anything ends. Okay, we just know that there's a beginning and there's an end. How you react to the beginning, how you react to the end sets the tone for you moving forward. But you cannot control anything that is external to you, period. You can't. I don't care who or what it is. So 7 of Pentacles here. Why is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse? Oh shit. Whole deck of cards fell out. So we got Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a fortunate loss of investment. It's fortunate. So even though for a lot of you guys, you're really kind of shooken by the change, 2 of Pentacles Tower, I feel like you need to be in alignment with it because it's a positive change. It's a fortunate change. For some of you guys, it's just a change that fears. And it's normal. It's normal to fear change. Change is a transformation within itself. It's an end to what was and a beginning to something new. So it's okay to fear the change. But for a lot of you guys, you just need to be in alignment with it. Heal from it. Learn from it. Grow from it. Don't allow it to make you small. Don't allow it to make you small. Use it, transmute it, and allow yourself to become bigger. Like, literally expand from it. So we have the 8 of Wands and High Priestess. A lot of you guys know you need to move forward. There was no investment. Some of you guys were dealing with a situation. You feel heartbroken because you were dealing with something or someone where you were investing and there was no return. There was no investment. Page of Swords here with the 7 of Wands. Page of Swords is challenging information. So we have Knight of Swords in the universe. The challenging information is that someone may be taking action to put an end to a cycle. Page of Swords. I feel like if you were at a delay previously, that's changing. There's a foundational change that is happening here. Someone is taking action moving forward. Page of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this challenging information, the underlying energy is challenging information. I feel like challenging information brought this on. So it could have been someone found out something. It could have been something was revealed. Someone spoke some truth, like raw truth, and somebody probably didn't like what was said. Let me tell you about the Page of Swords. Page of Swords ain't no fucking lie. Page of Swords is truth. It's unfiltered, unadulterated truth. It's like raw ass fucking truth. So if there was something that was said, no matter how it came out, it was truth. And I feel like this is why someone is moving forward to put an end to this lack, because now they're seeing truth. And I think I said this last week in one of the readings that truth will be spoken, if not a general read. So we got the Seven of Wands here. I feel like there's this like line of resistance now because someone has received some sort of truth. Page of Cups, but someone needs to find balance. The truth may hurt. The truth may hurt like a motherfucker. You hear me? When I tell you hurt like a motherfucker, it hurt like a motherfucker. Because it's true. It's something that, you know, it's no sugarcoating. It's not anything that's made to make you feel better. The truth is told or spoken, however it's spoken, in order for you to create some sort of movement from that, whether it be a change from that or a continuation of something based off that truth. For some of you guys, the truth hurt, but the truth was necessary in order for you to make a change, in order for you to see in your heart that there needs to be balance. There needs to be a balance within a situation in order for things to be for things to be in harmony or happy. In order for you to have happiness. This is what it keeps saying, happiness, material happiness. So some of you guys, I feel like you were in a space of being happy with the way either something looked or what you were benefiting from something, but you're seeing now that there needs to be a balance. You're seeing in your heart that there was a lack within a situation, and you found that lack or that truth. Some of you guys, it was the truth. Some of you guys, you found the truth. You did research either within yourself or within the connection or situation or job, and you found the lack. So I feel like what you're resisting here, and I'm gonna be real with you, you're resisting divine timing by being in the space, I feel like, of living in the energy. Focus on the new path. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. New opportunities in love, new opportunities to create new things for yourself. For a lot of you guys, like I said, this may seem like it's hard, it's heavy, it's harsh, because for some of you guys it's like a slap in the face, but it's necessary. Even yesterday was wake-up call. It's necessary in order for you to see things the way that it needs to be seen. These things are necessary. They have to happen. So let's see what guidance we have moving forward. What messages, what guidance do we have moving forward for the collective? What messages, what guidance do we have moving forward for the collective? What messages, what guidance do we have moving forward? Yep, this is for you guys to find your power. Ace of Wands. See what I'm trying to tell you? You have the power to create whatever it is you need. The Sage. For a lot of you guys, there's some energy that you need to clear out. I feel like you're meant to put peace to a situation, but for a lot of you guys, you need to find your joy again. So this is about healing. This is a wake-up call. For a lot of you guys, you got a new opportunity. Okay? In order for you to get abundant, you need to figure out what makes you happy. So you really need to focus on you for a minute. Nurture you for a minute. This is all I have. Until next time.